Hi guys, I'm Auriyana and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I wanted to do a review. Well, not a review. I already used this, but just show y'all how I would use as a professional, how I would use this Kiss acrylic kit. So yeah, I just wanted to do like a little tutorial using it, showing you guys different techniques and stuff. Now, to be honest, I haven't used this since I've been licensed. I have used this when I was younger and just started off with acrylic nails and, was learning how to do acrylic nails. And from what I remember, it didn't really last that long, but it could be because, I wasn't licensed at the time and I wasn't practicing with acrylic a lot back then. And so I know a lot more today. So maybe I can apply the new stuff that I learned today and apply it to this. And I think this kit is perfect for, beginners. If you want to learn how to do acrylic and, don't want to spend so much money, this can be a good kit to use. Now, I got this kit for $6 at the dollar store. Now, the reason why I think it was so cheap was because this kit, as y'all can see, does not come with glue. It does not come with primer. It doesn't come with a lot of stuff that you would need to apply a set of acrylic nails. But we're just gonna go with it. So this is all that came in my kit for $6. You got the acrylic powder, you got the acrylic liquid, you got a brush, and you got white tips. So they just gave me white tips. I know some kits you get beige tips and white tips, but I just got white tips. So yeah. So we're just gonna work with this, and I'm going to try my hardest to only use products that you can find at a drugstore. So considering that there's only 4 products, I am gonna be using other stuff, but I'm gonna try to only use stuff that you can find at the dollar store or at your local drugstore. So let's get started. Okay, so first, I'm going to clip down my nails. Okay, so now that I'm done clipping them down, I'm going to take a file and file them along the edges of my nails because this kit did not come with a file. You can get a file from the dollar store or from a drugstore. So when you get this kit, make sure that you get a clipper if you don't have one already. And also get a file. They also sell files at the dollar store and at other drugstores. So now I'm just going to file along the edge of my nails. After filing along the edges of my nails so they won't be like so jagged and stuff, so now that they're all smooth, I'm going to take acetone. You can also find acetone at the dollar store or any other drugstore. And I'm going to take a cotton ball and I'm going to use the acetone to dehydrate my nail. Now I'm doing this because this is going to take all the oils out of my nail bed. This is also going to help make sure that the nails stay on a little bit longer. So yes, this is going to act as our dehydrator. So, see how dull it is now? It has like no shine in it. No shine at all. After we've dehydrated the nail, I'm going to take my file and lightly use it across my nail bed. And I'm doing this because this is also going to help the nails stay on longer. And also make sure you kind of use the file to push back your cuticles. So I'm lightly filing the surface of my nail and I'm pushing back my cuticles. And I'm doing this because the gritty surface of your nail is going to help the acrylic better adhere to your nails. Okay, so after doing that, I'm gonna take the same cotton ball that still has acetone in it and remove the dust and dehydrate the nail once again. Okay, guys, so here's what the nails should look like after we've dehydrated it twice, cut them down, filed the surface, cut them down, all of that stuff. After that step, typically you're supposed to put on a primer. Now, this kit that I got did not come with a primer, but when I was using these kits in the past, some of them did come with primers. So I remember I would get the big kits, and the big kits would be like $15, and it came with primer, more nails, just a whole bunch of stuff. And then you got this for $6, and it came with these 4 products. Now I don't know if they sell the primers separately. I don't know if you can get this and then just buy the primers separately. I don't know. If you can find a primer at your dollar store, get it. If you can find a primer at your drugstore, get it. So yeah, I'm just going to prime my nails. I don't know what brand of primer this is that I'm going to use, but yeah. You can always skip this step if you want to, but I'm just gonna go ahead and prime my nails. Okay, so while this primer dries, I'm going to open these nails. So here's what all the nails look like. This is how much they will give you in this kit. So I'm just going to go ahead and measure my nails to see which ones fit on which finger. Okay guys, so I'm back. I measured my nails to see which fake nails would match what. When I was younger, I would organize them like this. So it would go from my thumb to my pinky. So this set is for my thumbs, this one for my pointer, this one for my middle, this one for my ring finger, and this one for my pinky. So I can just go ahead and pick them up and glue them on. Speaking of glue, clearly this one does not have glue, but they do sell glue on the side. I think they have like Sally Hansen glue, glue by Kiss that you can buy separately at the dollar store for $1 or $2. And I think it's the same concept at like Walgreens and stuff like that. But I didn't get that, so I'm going to be using my KDS glue because, yeah, I didn't think of the fact that it didn't come with primer or glue until I like bought it and already got myself situated. But yeah, so but you can use the Sally Hansen glue. You can use a Kiss glue that they sell on the side for I think $1 or $2. So I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing them on. Other thing is that you want to make sure that there are no air sockets or any bubbles in the nail when you glue it on. It's hard to tell because this is like a pure white nail, but just try your hardest to make sure that there is no air sockets underneath the nail when you glue it on. Okay guys, so now that I have all the nails glued on, I'm going to take my glue and put more glue along the smile line to make sure that the nails are sealed as much as possible. Okay, so I'm done gluing everything on. After gluing on the nails and then sealing them again, they feel like pretty tight. So hopefully these last for a long time. So now we're going to take the clippers and cut them down. I don't know how long I want them. I don't even know what shape I'm gonna do. I don't know if I want to do stiletto, coffin. Okay, so now that they're all cut, I'm gonna put my nails side by side to see if they're all the same length. Okay, so yeah, they're kind of sort of all the same length. I'm gonna take my file and I'm gonna make the nails more square. This is what this nail looks like. And then I'm gonna make the rest square like this one. So to get the perfect square look, I like to take my file horizontally and go along the edge of the nail. And then I like to file along the sides to make sure that the ends of the fake nail is, I don't know how to explain it, to make sure the ends of the fake nail isn't further out than my actual sidewall. So to make sure that the fake nail is perfectly the same width as my sidewall, I like to file along the sides, and then I take the file this way and file along the edge again. And yep, that's how I do it. So again, I'm gonna take the file horizontally and as y'all can see, the edge of the nail goes out further than my actual sidewall, so that means I have to shave along the sides a little more. So I'm gonna take my file and file it inward. And then I'm going to take my file the other way like this to perfect it a little more. And now I'm going to repeat the same steps for the rest of my nails. Okay, so this is what we're left with after all the filing. So I went for like this boxy look, this short, old school boxy look. It's cute, I like it. And after this step, what we're going to do is clean up all this dust first, and then we're going to add the acrylic. Okay guys, so I'm done with filing, and so now I'm going to apply the acrylic. This is Kiss acrylic powder, and here is the monomer liquid, and here's a cute little brush that they give you. So we're going to get a paper towel. Uh-oh, I can't even pick up the brush. Okay. So I got the plastic off. So here's what the brush looks like. It's very soft. And then now I'm going to open the Kiss acrylic powder. And then I'm going to take a small glass jar to put the monomer in. Now we're going to apply the acrylic. My fingers look ashy after dehydrating them, but you do not want to moisturize them until you have already applied the acrylic. We're going to take our brush, dip it into the monomer, and then put the tip of the brush in the monomer. Wait for the monomer and the acrylic to absorb. I'm going to start at the edge of the nail and work my way back. Keep coming by. With this formula, you want to make sure that it's a little soupy, because if it's not, you're gonna get like dry patches. I don't know how to explain it. So the monomer to acrylic ratio would be more monomer and less acrylic. Okay, so I'm just taking small balls of acrylic and working my way up. And again, I'm taking like a quite bit of monomer and then tapping it into the acrylic, so there can be more monomer than acrylic, because the soupier it is, the less likely you would get dry patches in the nail. And I'm just working my way back. And you also want to make sure that you don't get any acrylic on the skin. Because if you do, you're gonna get lifting. So I'm just gonna take it, tap it into the acrylic. So the consistency of the acrylic kind of looks like that. And then I pat and then move it around to the different places that I want it to be. Now, when I was doing this when I was younger, I don't think I knew that you weren't supposed to get the acrylic on the skin. That's probably why my acrylic didn't really last longer than a week, Because, like, I didn't know about dehydrating the nail. I didn't know about not putting the acrylic on the cuticle, all that stuff. I'm really excited to see, like, how this is going to turn out now that I know a few things. Yes, I'm just gonna take a file, and what I'm doing, I'm going to focus on going left to right across the nail, like this, left and right, to create a smooth surface on the top of the nail. And then now I'm going to take the file and file along the sides of the nail, and that's going to seal it in to stop lifting. Typically, I would get a drill and drill along the bottom to blend it in, but I want to only use products that you can find at a drugstore. So I'm gonna try to take the file and file it as closely along the cuticle as I can without hurting myself. Okay, so I'm done with this hand. As you can see, it's smooth along the top of the nail, and we're gonna do that to the rest. Word of advice, make sure that when you're applying the acrylic, make sure you apply it thin towards the back of the cuticle, because if you do not have a drill and you're using a file, it is going to take forever to drill it down. I mean, not to drill it down, but to file it down. And like, the file is just hard to get back there, and just, it's a lot. It's easier to get back there with the drill, but with the file, it's hard. So make sure that you just put a thin coat of acrylic towards the back, so when you file, you can get an easier gradual effect towards the back. I don't know how to explain it, but towards the cuticle area, it seems like the acrylic kind of fades in towards the back. It blends in, and that's what you want, because this is going to help reduce lifting. I'm going to take a paper towel and alcohol and clean the rest of the dust off of my fingernails, and then I'm going to get some polish, and we are all done. I'm all done with my nails. I'm trying not to touch it because it's still wet, but this is what they look like. The kit only cost me $6. It all depends on if you already have glue, if you already have primer, but like I said, I think you can get away without using primer. I'm not 100% sure, but I think you can get away with it. But yeah, if you already have like a clear coat at home, a file at home, all that kind of stuff, it's only gonna cost you $6. But if you don't have that stuff, I would say it'll cost you around $10, which is still a good bargain. So yep, these are the finished results. I'm very happy with them. I think they look very pretty, classy, and clean. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a thing or two, or if you've been intending to try out this kit and wanted to know if it was good or not, how well it worked, I made this video for you. I'm gonna wear this for a while and see how long it lasts. Hopefully it's gonna last about 2 weeks. I would think it'll last about 2 weeks. But yep, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.